Osman. I'm a novelist. I published 3 books with my publisher and agent in the UK, and The Good Mother was the first one. This is the one that started my novelist career, actually, when I won the Emirates Airline Festival of Literature Award in 2016, and that led to a 3-book deal. And since then, I've written 2 more books, The Perfect Lie, which is my latest, and The Home, which was my second novel. At the moment, I'm currently working or writing my fourth novel, which I hope to have finished by June. So I think people should join book clubs because I think reading and writing are both quite isolating activities in a way. Especially as an author, I found, I was surprised just how isolating the job can be. And as a reader, it's wonderful to talk about books and connect with people over different themes. I think it brings up loads of conversational topics and brings different points of view to the table, which I think in today's world is needed, more than ever before. I get asked the question about inspiration quite a lot, and I think, first of all, I'm incredibly privileged to be writing stories, but I believe writing is a passion from me and has been ever since, as young as I can remember. So I also run a content writing business here in the UAE as well, called Travel Inc. And that's writing content for travel-related businesses. So writing novels is quite different. It's more of a marathon than compared to a sprint. So I think discipline is probably the thing that keeps me going the most, and I've really had to exercise that discipline muscle to keep writing every day, to keep going, because sometimes you don't feel creative and you don't feel inspired. But I think as an author, then discipline is what keeps you going, and inspiration and passion is what takes over once you're in it. So some of my favourite books have actually changed during the pandemic. So I write psychological thrillers, which are usually, connected with crime, with a murder. And during the pandemic, I actually struggled a little bit to read so much of that. I was seeking something more uplifting. I think The Midnight Library is a great example of, a book that's thought-provoking, and it is quite heavy in its subject and in its thinking. But during COVID, I think is a good time to read that. So during the pandemic, I launched a digital course to help aspiring authors start writing their book. For many people, many people were furloughed or off work, and it was good timing in that respect. And what I really wanted to do was to create a course, an 8-week course that really took you through the book writing process step by step. So it's broken down into bite-sized pieces, starting with the mindset of approaching a book. It then talks about the idea and how you can develop your idea into a story. So many people have ideas for a book, but they don't always have the story element. We then go on to writing tips and techniques, different genres, so it's suitable for both fiction and non-fiction writers because the principles are the same. And it also looks at planning, researching, and then of course publishing options as an author as well. You can sign up for the course. It's called Kickstart Your Book with Karen at KarenOsman.com.